You know what? I think it's time for something new. I think this week's topic is going to be Reboot. Welcome to Blog Oklahoma. Have you ever thought about just starting over? It could be a project you're working on, it could be a relationship, it could be a way of thinking. It could be anything that you've come to the realization that it's just better to stop what you're doing, set it aside, and just start all over. That's a reboot. For those of you unfamiliar with the term reboot, it's a technical reference that means to restart your computer, to boot it up again, or reboot. The term has been expanded beyond its technical roots to describe starting something over, to refresh or try again. As an example, the latest Star Trek or Mission Impossible movies are a reboot from the original TV series. Movies, TV shows, comic books, you'll find many works that have been rebooted. In fact, right now, Sony Pictures is about to do a third version of the Spider-Man franchise. Rebooting, to the chagrin of some, happens quite a bit in the entertainment industry. There have been many times when I've been working on a coding project and I went completely in a wrong direction or the client changed the scope of the project. I had to scrap what I did and just start all over. I know many artists and writers who have had the same thing happen to them. Whatever they were working on didn't work, so they just started over. Relationships can be rebooted. A rekindled friendship, a business deal, or even exiting a relationship to begin another with someone else. Life is full of reboots. So that brings us to something else. Did you just happen to notice the episode number of this podcast before you played it? I have done something. I've rebooted the Blog Oklahoma podcast. When I started the Blog Oklahoma podcast back in 2008, it was a way to keep everyone up to date with the happenings of the Blog Oklahoma community. I'd share some fun pod-safe music, list a few blog posts from around Oklahoma, and highlight an interesting app or two. For a while there, it was enjoyable to do and it made a great hobby. Unfortunately, something wasn't happening. Community engagement. I only occasionally got comments or feedback. There wasn't much interaction at all on social media, and the one thing I really wanted to happen with the podcast didn't. A conversation. So, it's time to try something different. I'm scrapping the old news-style format and just starting over. From now on, this podcast was going to be more essay style and less PowerPoint, and hopefully a lot more conversational. Secondary, another goal that I'm planning for this reboot, is I want to try to inspire you, to encourage you, to convince you, to cajole you to write something. In this age of social media, many of us Oklahoma bloggers have let our blogs slide. We're posting tiny bits of information here and there and not really writing anymore. With the exception of some of you out there, when was the last time you've written more than a paragraph? I know I've been guilty of it, and I'm endeavoring to do better, thus the change of the format here. So from now on, each episode is going to present a topic, and I hope it will spur some form of discussion and inspire you to write something on your own blog. So this episode's topic, your suggestion, if you will, your homework assignment, or however you want to take it, why don't you go write something about the last time you had to reboot something, and let us know how you did. A few more topics that might interest you to write about this month. June 21st is Father's Day, so why not write a series of posts about your father? Spin some dad tales from your childhood, or even share what it's like being a father. June 14th is Flag Day. How about trying your hand at some poetry? It's a grand old flag after all. And the Women's World Cup is this month, so why not show your support for Team USA? Their first match in Group D will be on June 8th. How about writing a review after the game? If you'd like some more writing topic ideas, head on over to blogoklahoma.com. try our new topic idea generator. And while you're there, check out the Blog Month Challenge. It's a great way to challenge yourself into writing more. Okay, one thing I'm not going to reboot is the outro. I worked hard on it, you know. I'm happy to announce as of May 30th, 2015, Blog Oklahoma has 881 registered Oklahoma bloggers. Your feedback is important, so please feel free to contact me with your comments or questions. You can get hold of me in a multitude of ways. Just visit blogoklahoma.net/contact for more information. Check our show notes for all the links and bonus material from today's episode. This has been Kevin Latham for Blog Oklahoma. Until next time.